Welcome to another Demonstration Monday. My name is Miss Jenna from the Chippewa Falls Public Library. We miss you all here at the library. We hope that we'll be able to safely see each other as soon as possible. But while we are being safe, staying at home, we are enjoying bringing you these fun ideas that you can do on your own or with your family, or maybe you want to video chat while you're doing the activities, and then you have a way to do them together, even if you're apart. So today we are going to be wrecking a journal, but not just any journal. I have an old library book. We had 2 copies of it. This one was really old. It wasn't really getting checked out anymore. It had a little bit of damage to it. So we took it off of the library shelves, and I have turned it into my own personal journal. So maybe you have a book laying around that's falling apart, or you don't really read it anymore. You've been thinking about giving it away or throwing it away. Or maybe you have an old school notebook that's all filled up, but you want to reuse it instead of throwing it away. This is a really great activity to reuse those items. So things you'll need: a book or a notebook, and any art supplies or writing utensils that you have laying around the house. I have permanent marker and pens. You can use glue or tape. Something to draw with, whether it's crayons or markers. Maybe you have colored pencils. And here at the library, whenever we do projects, but we don't use a whole piece of paper, we save it. So if you have scrap paper laying around, or construction paper, or tissue paper, or wrapping paper, or aluminum foil, anything you can think of can go into your own journal. So I'm going to share some of the things that I have done with my Wreck This journal. But before I do, I want to give you some other ideas of ways that you can do this project. Maybe you want to have a secret journal on your bookshelf. If you put your secret journal on your bookshelf, nobody's going to know it's your secret journal. They're not going to be able to see all the fun stuff that's inside when it's on your bookshelf. Maybe you need a creative gift for someone's birthday or anniversary or holiday. You can write and draw and make art for them or about them and put it in the journal. You can make a list of things that you love about them, or a list or drawings of things you love to do together with them. Maybe it's a gift for your dad and you really enjoy cooking dinner together. Or maybe it's a gift for your grandparents' anniversary and you remember a really fun day you spent together playing games. Or maybe it's a fun moment from a vacation or a trip or something they've taught you. All sorts of great ideas that you could put into a homemade gift for them. Maybe you need a creative outlet. You've run out of drawing pads, you've run out of notebook paper, but you have a book. You can draw right over top of the words. Maybe you have some really, really cool stickers at home and you have no place to put them, but you don't want to throw them away. Stick them in a book. Maybe you just need a fun way to reuse a book or a school notebook. Or maybe you need a place to put your memories or your dreams. Some people keep dream journals. You could write your dreams in something like this. So there's all sorts of really great ideas that you can use for Wreck This journal. Now I'm going to share some of the things that I have done in my book to help inspire you and get the creative juices flowing. On the first page, I just wrote my name, and I thought it was fun to just draw little lines. I'm thinking later I might turn it into a name acrostic poem. You may have done those in school before, so I'll find a word or a phrase that starts with the letter J, write it on or underneath the line, and I'll do the same thing with the rest of the letters. If you have any suggestions, send them to me. J is kind of tricky. I had some really cool stickers laying around. The pages are sticking together. But that's okay. I had some really cool stickers laying around, including one of Pete the Cat. And on this page, they have listed all of the books that Roald Dahl has written. So I just wrote down read by the ones that I've read. I am a huge doodler. I don't know about you, but I tend to focus better if I'm doodling, or I can help retain information if I'm doodling or writing something down, or in spare moments, I like to just doodle random things. Nothing ever really in particular. So here I just took different markers and I traced the tree. And I'll just keep this next to me, and if I have a few moments where I'm trying to think of something or I'm trying to remember something, I can take it out and doodle some more. If I don't have markers, maybe I can just draw some other animals on there. Or I thought another fun thing to do was I could write a poem about trees that goes all the way around the artwork. So all sorts of fun things just to do with this one page. The book is called James and the Giant Peach. I drew a peach. I'm not the best at drawing, but sometimes it's nice to be creative about it. And I don't have to show this to anybody, except for you right now. So it doesn't matter if my drawing is terrible. Here's some more fun stickers we had laying around the library. I thought that egg was pretty adorable. And I love stars, so I wanted to make sure I put stars somewhere in my book. Here's some more fun stickers. Sometimes we need something that makes us chuckle. And that really made me chuckle. It still does. And I did this a couple days ago. On page 4, I had to do something about Star Wars. So I turned page 4 into May the Force be with you. And then I had some fun stickers of Leia and Rose and Yoda and BB-8. And here's another fun little addition that I put onto James. I have a cat named Sandwich, and something I didn't want to forget was the fact that she licked my eyelid the other morning. So I put that on a piece of construction paper and glued it right into my journal. And then I wrote Odd Cat, because that is what she is. I was inspired to write a knock-knock joke on this page. I just circled one of the words and then made up my own knock-knock joke. It's not very good. What do you think? You tell me. Knock-knock. Who's there? Close. Close who? Close to you. Like I said, not very good, but I was inspired. On this page, it was chapter 4, so I wrote, May the Force be with you again, and added some more Star Wars stickers in there. Chewie and Rey and BB-8. Do you know whose ship that is? It's probably Luke's. I like to think that it's Luke's anyways. I'm a big fan of cross-out poetry. Some people call it blackout poetry. So on this page, I read the whole page, and then I highlighted words to create a poem. And then I crossed all the rest of them out. I will read it to you. It's a little serious. I'm going to warn you. See, the earth disappeared. Catch him vanished. Cried forever. The world was nothing, and was it magic? What is going to happen? Grim glaring over her. Bum, bum, bum. On these 2 pages, I glued down a piece of paper and I folded it over so it's hidden. You can keep stuff sticking out if you want. It's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. And I just wrote the word secrets. I don't know why. Apparently I don't have any secrets because I didn't write any down. On this page, there were lots of really fun B words. So I just circled all of the words that started with the letter B. And it's almost kind of like a really cool poem. I'm going to read it for you. Blossom, branch blowed, big beauty beauty. Bee, butt, breath blazed blue, breaking branch. Pretty interesting, I thought. So another fun thing I like to do in my spare time and just very randomly is to make these faces where you have the paper folded, and then when you open it, the mouth opens up, so you can draw it this way, or sometimes the mouth will be there, and when you open it up, the mouth will be elongated. You may have done this in art class, or you've probably seen this before. I've got a few other couple blackout poems in here, some more stickers. I'm going to show you. I made a rainbow. I cut out circles in the back of the book, and then I just taped in tissue paper. I got the orange and the yellow mixed up. I was a little distracted when I did it, and that was okay. There's my green and blue and purple. And then the very last one, I put some white. I thought it looked really cool. The artwork behind the white tissue paper made it look kind of shadowy and gauzy. And then when you flip it over, there you can see the artwork. Another thing I did was I did some rubbings in my book. So that's something fun that I like to do. I'll show you a few. So I took my piece of paper and I put it on top of a seashell, and then I colored on the paper. And now I have a rubbing of the seashell. And I did it on the page that has the shark. I thought this pattern looked really cool. It was some bricks that we had here in the library. So I did a rubbing of these bricks. And I also have another one. I thought the pattern of this fence would look really cool if I did a rubbing, and I was right. So here I have purple, almost looks like fish scales. So I did that rubbing as well. Let's see, I've got a few other things in here to give you some inspiration. Here's another blackout poem. This one's not as serious. I'll read it for you. Children, of course, simply belong to their imagination. Find them loved. Everyone is proud about the world. So that one's a little more lighthearted. There's another picture I drew in here somewhere. I flipped through it. Saw it earlier. There we go. I had finished reading a book that takes place on an island, so I was thinking about the ocean, and that reminded me of a vacation my husband and I went on. And one of my favorite memories was when we were in a boat coming back from snorkeling, and I saw some flying fish leap out of water. So I thought about it, and I had to draw it to help me remember in the future. And like I said, I'm not the best at drawing. My artwork probably won't end up in a museum someday. But that's okay. I enjoyed doing it. And then at the very end, I have a few more silly face stickers. Something to make me chuckle and make me laugh. So that is my Wreck This journal. You may have already started a Wreck This journal. I know there are journals you can buy out there that you can draw in and doodle in. But this is a cheaper way where you don't have to spend any money. You can just use stuff that you have laying around the house. I've seen some journals that are completely bulged out. They're really full of all the things people have stuck in there. They've done, pictures, or they've cut out things from magazines they didn't want to forget, or some favorite recipes, or postcards that they want to save from people. There's so many things that you can do in your own journal. If you have any other ideas of what you could do in a journal, definitely share them with us, post them below, or send us a message. Share your ideas with the world. We're all in this together. All right, so there's my Wreck This journal. Thank you for tuning in today. We hope to see you very soon when it is safe. Have a wonderful rest of your day.